5. Take these off. Just wait for the kettle to boil. I don't know why I'm filming now because I've got the washing machine going and the kettle going. I'll just wait. I'm trying to wash the pot, so I'm trying to speak to you, do a few things at the same time. The hair's just drying, so it looks a bit frizzy. Just blasted it and left it to dry naturally a little bit. Not really scrunched it. Can't be bothered today. And if you've noticed, you won't be able to see this light. This is not the colour it was when I was trying to bleach it out. It went a bit wrong. It just wouldn't turn to silvery grey. So I put a purple on. Not that you can tell, because it's like an amethyst, and it went dark on my hair. In the light, on a good camera, it's got a tinge of purple. And this bit did go purple. You can see it's a different colour, but it's gone like a wishy-washy. I don't know, but I've come to realise that I quite like the purple, so I might really put it back in. I didn't leave it on long enough because it was going quite dark. Because it is like a, don't mean a black, but it has purple in it. So I didn't leave it on as long, but I'm going to redo these bits because I quite like it, like purple. Not liked purple before. I've got friends and people who've got it and it's nice. I just didn't think it'd suit me. I thought more pink, but I don't think pink would. And I do like reds on people, but I don't like it on me. You know, like the claret red, the really reds. I don't think they like, but the, yeah, the purple, I'd say a plum colour. I might try that. Even if I did lighten my hair a little bit, just to, so it did, you know, lift it so you can tell. But I'd have to wait for this to die down again and colours to fade and stuff before I did that, because when I bleached it, the dark hair does go to an orange tone. You've got to try and get it to yellow, and it's quite hard. And I did bleach these front sections quite harsh, but it's only like this bit, so that's why I'm trying to leave it to dry naturally. Just a bit wiggly today because I don't want to put heat on those bits. No, they're alright, but it just didn't take. It did at the root, so it would have probably gone silver grey, but I thought just going to have to be patient and wait for it naturally to happen. But yeah, it's okay. So it's still a bit damp and a bit frizzy. It's looking a bit blur today. But yeah, I'm just making myself a coffee, washing the pots. I'm on cow's milk because I've got no soy milk in. Because I am, like I said, with my arms, it's not been too bad. I am back on the meat a little bit, but not like majorly. So I've lost a few pounds. Not on these things, sorry, they're just too big. But just from like not picking out. Sometimes I think I'm a bit slimmer, but they do say you do add. How many pounds do you add on the camera? I'm always like, Jesus. I've not got the camera in a good angle anyway, so I probably look moosey, but I'm just drinking out my flask because it keeps it hotter, because I'm just paying it forgetting to drink it. I've got, you know, these glasses I got, the sunglasses but the clear lenses. I actually got the other ones. They're only like $3.50 or something. Can't see, so I don't know. They've got tortoise shell around, which what they were supposed to be, but with the clear lenses, but he sent me the wrong ones, but I do like both of them. It's a nice sunny day today. Finn's having a nap, so I thought I'd just come and watch the pots in the kitchen. If you can hear me, I'm sorry about the washing machine. I can put it on pause a minute. Put it on pause. Yeah, I can put it on pause. I thought I'd just come and wash the pots and have a chat, because I'm getting a new kitchen soon, thank God. I can't wait. This kitchen is, it might not look bad on camera, but it's so falling apart. So I've got the cooker, came the other day, which is sat in the conservatory in the nail room. So that's where I've got to store it, because I don't know when we're, oh, I've got an extra nose, getting it done yet. But yeah, I've been a bit quiet lately, as you could tell, just because I was just a bit bummed by the things that have been going on lately. Even though, you know, I get on with things, but I'm quite an emotional person. It takes a lot out of me when I get upset about stuff. And then there was the fire in London, which at first I wasn't getting, because, you know, when they were saying about, oh, you know, because it was in a rich area and rich this and rich that, it's in a rich area, and I'm thinking, Well, why would it have mattered if it was in a rich area? It shouldn't have happened even if it was in a poor area. Till I realised they meant, because I'm a bit daft, I don't always get things straight away, that the material it was wrapped in, even though you wouldn't have thought they'd have wrapped it in bloody cladding, go up like it did, you know, meaning that because it's a richer area, they should have had better, you know, stuff and sprinkles and this, that, and the other for the area that they lived in. Which, yeah, I get it, but at the end of the day, even if it was a poor area, it should have bog standard things, you know, because it's not nice when that bad happen anywhere in a rich or poor area. I understand what they were saying, but, you know, come on, it shouldn't be happening these days anyway, even if it should be like a bog standard sort of tea towel. You know, doesn't mean that if you're in a poor area it should have been wrapped in bloody cladding or whatever. You know, we're all humans at the end of the day. But yeah, so I've just been thinking about those people as well. It's just so sad. But out of a positive note, I hope that, you know, they realise, you know, they're going to have to look up the buildings and stuff, because that can't happen again. But on a positive note, I think I posted on Facebook today, because I'm not on there on a lot, it's more Instagram, that I was posting something about some guy who'd asked for some milk or something at a gas station in America, and this guy had given milk because his girlfriend was there with cereal, and you know, he didn't have any money really, just wanted some milk so he could have something sweet with the cereal. And then the guy offered, the guy who got him the milk said, do you want to clean your car? You know, so he made himself a bit of money, and the guy was happy because he was showing his girlfriend that he could make some money, you know, with the situation that they were in. And then this guy decided to take him back to his apartment and give him some clothes, because in his rucksack he had a load of like letters and paperwork from jobs that he was trying to apply to, obviously because he didn't have, you know, like a suit to go in, and, you know, like the standard sort of things that you would go to an interview in, because he couldn't afford it. The guy gave him some new clothes, and it just got me thinking when I was saying about positive and Wednesday things. Yeah, we need to start positive. Well, I put on the post, it's a shame we don't have a news, I mean, maybe we do a news channel as such, but I mean, what's on that we see in the media, you know, like 10 o'clock news, whatever, of just positive things that are happening around the world, what people are doing for other people, humanity and stuff like that. And I thought, well, you know, maybe that's I don't mean up to me, but like, if I hear about stories, I can tell you. And like I said, with me positive Wednesdays, but I don't want it, like I was saying in another post, I don't want it to be like positive Wednesday, because sometimes I have a bit more trouble with posting now because of been getting older and certain things that are going on in my life. And because I just wanted to come and say hi today, because like this week I've really got to try and get a bit quiet, because I'm really trying to get my nails sorted now. I've really got to try my hardest to get them done. The first bit of my course within this week up to next weekend. I'm going to try. I've just been putting it on the side a little bit because, like I said, in the nail room the lighting's okay in there, but it's not brilliant for what I want to do it with practicing, like making sure everything's... I bring it all into the front room and that annoys me sometimes, and the lighting's not brilliant in there, but now it's, you know, light and night and stuff, it's not as bad. So yeah, I need to get that down now, because I was just getting worried, like, because Finn went to his nursery induction the other day. He's got like 15 free hours, and he's doing like the opposite end of the week, so he's doing like half day Wednesday afternoon, full Thursday and Friday. So I'm aiming, hopefully, like I'll be able to work those, you know. But what I was getting confused with, I don't know if anyone knows, because I'm really rubbish on all this sort of stuff, because obviously I'm a single mum with 2 boys and Finn being the youngest. I get help. I've always worked, and up until I had Finn, so I've worked since I was like 18 up until now, which I did sort of like at the beginning, because I did have a bit of time with Finn, and I'll enjoy taking him to nursery, because that's the whole point. I was doing my nail course so that I could take him to nursery and pick him up, because I never did that with my eldest, and I don't feel like I should miss out. But it's not because I don't want to work, because I do. That's why I've got to get this nail course done. But I thought it was like, you know, you've got to be doing 16 hours or over, and then I'd still get a little bit of help, obviously, because my wages aren't going to be that brilliant. I've got to build up my clients. And I was thinking, oh my God, like, how many people are getting, what will I be earning? And my sister said, well, why are you worried about that? Because it's going off your hours. You've got to do, you know, 16 hours or, you know, that's the least, or more. She said if you've got 15 hours, you know, anyway, because Finn's got 53 hours, I've got 15, you just have to do a few more, which I was thinking I'd probably do my alternate a week, like a Saturday afternoon or on a Thursday. It's like weekends coming up, obviously, for Friday, Saturday. That Thursday or a Friday, I can go on into the evenings, you know, like I can pick Finn up, and then once he's in bed, I can do a couple of evenings, so that'll make the hours up to 16 or over, or maybe like 18 hours or something, or whatever, 20 hours. Is that how it works? So I was like, oh right, I was getting a bit like, oh God, don't know what I'm doing. So that's why I've been a bit quiet, and stuff. I've just been a bit tired, and I've had a few things going on. And I forgot to say, when I went to London, I don't know if I showed you, I did get some of this because my sister, I think I said, my sister's moving into a new house soon, don't know when, but and she got one of these when we were on Portobello Market, and it's the sage sticks, but you don't have to burn it all, you can pull a piece out. She was like, oh yeah, what should somebody say, you know, like, to bless your house, to negative energies, you know, to, and I said, yes, I've been telling you that for ages. So I bought myself one, I thought, yeah, I've had a few things I've been thinking about. There might be a bit of stale energy going on in this house at the minute, so I think maybe next weekend I might do some smudging, or in the week, you know, get some staleness out. I might start doing it once a month sort of thing, but you don't have to burn the whole thing, and I actually don't like the smell of sage, but I'll use it. So yeah, what I was saying about positivity, so I think if I see any news feeds or things about, that's what I'll come and talk about as well. You know, some of the positive things that maybe we hear about on Facebook and stuff, but don't really, it's not really about in the news, because they just, to me, they just seem to want us in doom and gloom all the time. I know we've got to hear about certain stuff, but where's all the positive sides of different things that are making people think, you know, there's all these horrible things happening in the world of what's going on these days, that there are good people out there, you know, different races, cultures, beliefs, out there doing good for others and helping others, even if it's in just little bits in daily life, you know, like I said before. But we don't see it all, so maybe, I think it's quite scary for kids growing up and stuff now, you know, oh, is it all to do with this and terrorism and blah, blah, blah. No, there are people out there helping and doing stuff. It's not the case of, like, we live in such a scary world. It's made to believe like that half the time, and I don't believe half of things. I mean, that post that went up on Facebook about, sorry to mention the tower again, but how long it stood there for, compared to, like, the Twin Towers and stuff that fell in, what was it, how many ever hours it was. I'm not going into that. I know what I think about all that, certain bits of that bit, but not getting into that. But yeah, people need to. I did used to post a lot on Facebook, and like I said, I've not really been on Facebook a lot, but I need to get them positive vibes going, because I've noticed, and I could say it's a bit of an experiment, not intended experiment, but you know, when, like, I've got my little witchy bits on today, but that'd be another thing I'm talking about with, you know, what's going on with that and everything. But it's like, I've just lost my train of thought now. Oh yeah, because I do my gratitude books, since the Manchester thing, I just got waylaid, and I've not been doing them, like, in the morning or the afternoon, whatever time I want to do it, I know, writing down how I say I use it. And I've noticed from not doing that small little thing, that doesn't take up that much time, it's like 2 minutes, I've been feeling not lower, but just in the energy and thinking about stuff maybe I shouldn't be thinking about, you know, not necessarily in a negative way, but not feeling as boosted as I normally do, because, like I said before, I'm a real person. As much as you try to be positive, you are going to have your days where you feel like cack, and as much as you're planning on your day to go good, things do happen that makes you feel a bit, even if you're saying, you know, just, it's the way you think and the way you deal with the situation, which, yes, I try to do, and others will try to do, but some days you do just have a khaki day, and sometimes it's good to have a khaki day because sometimes you just want to sit there and like be like, I'm in a mood today, feeling a bit khaki. I just have to like have this moody day today, you know. Might be later on when the kids are in bed, but just thinking, oh God, I just don't feel like doing anything today. I feel like having a bit of a mope. And I've had a few days of them, but I've noticed when I'm doing all my writing in my book and all that, it does boost me a lot, so hence I'm back onto that. Not that I don't normally do it, I just don't, I just think it's when all that happened, I was just like, I don't know, just wasn't writing in it. But I've noticed with not writing in it, you know, it's my way of keeping myself positive and writing things, because I've shown you the experiments and things that we did with the rice and how positive thinking works. So back on track with that. But obviously I noticed that, I know that it works for me. Because I remember someone saying, I think it was Rosemary, I think you said when you feeling a bit down, was it a few years ago, once you started writing in your book or whatever it was for gratitude, it does make you feel better. And also, I don't know if I showed you, this is my new avocado. That came on really quick, where they want this one took weeks. And I can't remember if I called him Bert. Look at Bert! Look at them boots! Look at him! He came out, he's sprouting little leaves. I'm so chuffed that I've actually grown something. So we'll need potting, I think, and going outside soon. I think the Kilted Goth said. But yeah, if you're just wondering why I'm a bit quiet, it's just I have bits of breaks now and I'm feeling a bit blur. But it might be a bit quiet this week just because I need to get to grips with my, you know, nail business and what I'm doing for that. So you will be seeing on Instagram a few more nails again, nail stuff. But obviously I've got to do that because that is my life. It's not like I'm getting paid off YouTube loads of money that I'm not getting paid at all. But me and well, I will be doing. I've not got that many subscribers, but you know, it's not. Obviously, my job's my career is more important to, you know, start doing. But I've also noticed with YouTube is, you know, if you do it sometimes, if you do it a lot, and you've got kids as well, it's quite tiring. You know, if you're trying to, I mean, I can't edit a lot of mine anyway. But you know, when things go wrong sometimes, it's quite tiring. Try and get things up sometimes. But I've realised that I've been having a good old think that talking to whoever's watching, well, I shouldn't say talking because I know there's no one there now, but I sort of see it like there is for when you're watching. So it's like I can see myself now, but it's like I'm talking to you as if someone's listening right now, even though they're not till I put it up. But I realised it's a bit of a release for me anyway, because I am a single mum on my own, and I see my friends, like I have friends that I see every couple of weeks, and friends that I see, you know, a couple of times in the week. But like I said, it's not, I don't always talk to them about the things that I talk on here about, and it's just different because I don't think they understand some stuff I'm going through sometimes because they haven't actually been through it themselves. So I find it hard in that sense, but it's like a release on here to just come and talk about whatever I want to talk about, even if it makes sense or it doesn't make sense or it's a bit nutty or whatever. It's just like a release because I am in the house on my own a lot. You know, it's not like I have my fella, because I haven't got one, to come home and I'm, you know, sort of telling him stuff and releasing, you know, if I'm feeling a bit cack or happy or whatever it is, you know, chatting to him about stuff, to talk about stuff. I sort of haven't got that. You know, I've got it with my friends, but I'm talking about when you come home, if you've got a boyfriend, husband, girlfriend, wife or whatever, and you come home and you can sit down and have watch a nice video together, cuddle up, talk about the day and all that. I don't have that to do, so I think that's probably one of the things I find hardest about being on my own. But like I said, with what you know about my past relationship, I can't moan because it is quite nice to be able to do what I want from the relationship I was in before. But yeah, it's just sort of released. So I just wanted to say hi, and that I am still doing the videos and stuff, but this week, going into next week, I might be a bit quieter just because I need to get this sorted out. Like I said, I will be putting things on my nail channel because I've got that up, Naillicious, where I will be doing a lot more videos and things when I start running properly, because it'll probably be like, you know, I don't know, in the nail salon with me, Naillicious, I don't know, but I will be doing stuff in there and showing you bits and bobs and what I put on my nails and different ideas that I've got if people are interested in nails. I mean, even if you're not, you might find some of it interesting, or I will be chatting on there as well. But I've got to get myself, I did have one somewhere, maybe it's upstairs somewhere, a little tripod thing so I can film me doing my nails and stuff like that on my phone, so hopefully the quality will be a bit better, because that's something, like I said, I've had a passion for. I want to do it for my career, so I will be doing a lot of nail things, but that's a separate channel, so it won't be on Dolly Daydream. So I'll be having my normal chats on here about whatever, and then my Dolly, because obviously that's going to be a part of my career, and I know if I do it as well, it's going to keep me interested and inspired and stuff like that as well. I think I'm rambling anyway, but junk mail. And I can't even show you what I've got on my nails today. I don't think it'll show. It's like rose gold. That one is probably can't see. Sugared, where you don't put a top coat over, if you know what I'm talking about. It's my natural nails now. I've decided to have them short for a little bit, but I've done a glittery rose gold gel polish. It's my own mixture, so that's what I'll be showing on my nails as well. So yeah, oh, the only thing is, I've been watching on Netflix. I don't know if it's new. I think it's newish. I'm not sure. I found it, but I think I was telling Kelly the other day, if you're watching this, it's called Sense8, and it's really good. And basically, I think it's about 8 people who have the same. They get interlocked with their senses to each other. Yeah. But it's quite good because it's one of them things where it interlocks with each other's story. And I like stuff like that. And it's actually something I can actually watch and think I get it. It's not too complicated for my brain to watch and think, what the hell's going on? It's just really good because I've been looking for something. So check it out if you've not seen it. Sense8. I'm watching it on Netflix. Don't know if it's on anything else. But Sense8. It's really good. It's worth a watch. I think it's about... People might not know this. Not that I know the drug, but the drug ND... Oh, there was something where it's supposed to make you... Well, drugs probably do. Hallucinate sort of thing, but it's something to do with... Well, I can't explain it. Just watch it. If you're looking for something interesting to watch, and you like that sort of thing where it's stories in one with everyone, there's 8 people in it, and watch it. It's good, Sense8. But I think I'm rambling now. I don't even know what I'm talking about. So I shall see you soon. Yeah, so it's purple I want to put in my hair now. And is there anything else? I'm still trying my roller thing. I think it's starting to work, my orange thing, but I'll let you know about that. And if I'll try and do a couple of videos this week coming, but if not, you know why. It's not because I'm disappearing. I just really need to get the first stage of my nail, because I should have done it ages ago. So I really need to get it down now, because I'm starting to worry a bit. Not worry, but it's not that far off saying thing goes to nursery in September. You know how it comes across soon. And I'm thinking, we're not that far off July. Then I was thinking, Jesus, we're not that far off Christmas, are we? No, that sounds like, it's just like June, July, August, September, October, November, December. It just seems like, yeah, I'll be saving up for that again. But have a nice weekend, and I'll see you soon. Bye.